Released in 1997 and number 38 in the VSA range is A Gun for Jennifer. One of those movies where I knew it could go one way or another. I was either going to really like this one or I was going to absolutely hate it. The trailer gave me a little bit of hope. It felt like a kind of more up-to-date version of, say, Vigilante. It definitely had the ideas of low budget about it, the way it just looked, the acting, the characters. When I sat down to watch it, I got enveloped by the story fairly quickly. At the start of this one, we join our character Jennifer as she's moved to the big city and almost gets raped at the start, being saved by a group of girls who then take her under their wing.
Pretty lucky you guys got there when you did. Jesus Christ, those guys are really dead.
At least you're alive.
They're a bunch of vigilantes. They're taking revenge on the people who are abusing and assaulting women out there, making sure that they get their comeuppance and hopefully sending out a message to everybody out there. Be careful what you're doing because these people are out to do some nasty things to you if they get a hold of you. And it becomes a kind of fun film. We watch these group of women who have their definite identities, who don't often mesh together other than the fact that they have a commonality of goals, which is to stop these predators from harming other women. Something that's easy to kind of get behind, and it's watching Jennifer become integrated with these people and pick up the weapon and start to follow suit. Of course, everything's not as easy as that. There are other aspects to this one. We have a female cop who is a little bit subjugated by her peers, who is investigating these people that are seemingly turned up castrated, beaten and bloody, and thinks that there is something going on and is trying to connect the dots with her new partner. And of course a backstory, because all cops have to have a backstory.
Perez has been investigating the case. She says they're vigilantes. Who are they?
Billy?
I think they're women.
Oh, she's out of her mind.
There is a hint of a very bad man who has been trafficking women at some point, and you kind of know that's going to come into play later on. The story's pretty solid. It's one that's easy to get behind. It's one that's easy to understand. These women are broken and beaten, and they're fixing themselves by getting revenge on people, monsters that are out there. Vigilante justice. And it's fun, and it spends a good chunk of its budget on effects. There is a wonderful shotgun to the face later on, which is just fantastically well done. But it does feel low budget. But that kind of adds to its almost authenticity, I would say. It is rough around the edges, but again, it's a benefit in this film rather than a detraction. We kind of see some of the not great acting, some of the poor sets. Sometimes it's got not the best lighting. It is rough and ready, but then they spend the money sometimes that the effects, the gunfights, the action that goes on is exemplary of moments. You know, I'm surprised it's been able to do as much with the budget that we see everywhere else in the film. There seems to be a little bit more care and focus put on these aspects. I can appreciate that. I thought A Gun for Jennifer was surprisingly good.
Squeeze the trigger.
Did I hit it?
I really enjoyed it. It has a horrible cover. It has a trailer that gives you a flavour of the movie, and it delivers on that premise. I really enjoyed A Gun for Jennifer. It was one that I put on thinking, oh, here we go, this could be one of those movies, and I found myself drawn into the tale, drawn into the story, to the characters, to the situations, to the wonderful action that was happening on screen. I enjoyed this one a lot. It's one that I would say is one of the better VSA titles, and one that I thoroughly recommend picking up if you like these kind of films. Give the trailer a try and see if it's something that you're interested in. I would love to know if you picked this one up, if you've watched it, your thoughts on it. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.